Dark Metamorphosis! Hello, everyone! Hello, and welcome to Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles! Got some Paris car rally in the background. Another one of those games with good music and gameplay that is very much not that. Anyway. Hello, Electric, and hello, Alkins. How are you both doing tonight? On this wonderful Tuesday. You doing alright? Well, that's too bad. Anyway. You know what's not too bad, though? Castlevania! Castlevania is good, despite what some may say. And we're gonna play some Castlevania today. The Castlevania day keeps the doctor away. Also, why is my chat not visible? Hang on. Or is it? Oh no, it is. It is. I see it now. No, L will probably be coming soon. L probably just needs to, you know, be alive. It's pretty typical rule of thumb when it comes to viewing streams. Always best to be alive while doing so.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich.
I'm gonna need to. Oh, that is gonna be loud, right? Yeah. Let me turn that down. That looks good. Maybe a little bit quiet, but let me know if it ends up being so. Oh, wait. Go to the I unlocked Symphony of the Night last time, and I think I might try to unlock Rondo of Blood tonight. Anyway, we are on stage 5. Actually. Go to stage 5. Oh, check this! Check it, that's pretty cool. I feel like you can only do that in Maria. I would not have any idea how you'd be able to do it with Richter. So I'm guessing that's just plain not possible. I'm gonna guess the TV might be, I'm gonna turn it down on my TV because I'm guessing that's somehow bleeding through. Oh shit. Hey Ketsu. You remember this level? I'm sorry. You like this level? Okay. I haven't played much. I didn't play much of it actually, so I don't mind it so far. I want to go across there. I did it the one time. Hang on. I think you have to. Oh, so you can, like... Oh. Ah. You gotta do it, like, from a very specific angle. It's level 3 and level 4. Oh, they take a shit ton of health. I want to get that one special because it's kind of OP. I think you have to like... Okay, you have to like... No, you have... Okay, so you have to like... Nintendo, how are you? And Karumi, how are you? Oh no, did I? No, it's not Nintendo. It's just Karumi. Okay. How are you? Jekyll, best Castlevania game. Yep, for sure. When you left the game store. Okay. Nintendo Direct likely next week. Cool. Oh shit, there was another thing there. I didn't see that. Hey, got it for some. I think I will wait for a little while. I'm gonna wait for L to come in maybe, and then I will give the announcement. And I will probably post the announcement as its own video as well, for anybody who is not able to catch the live stream. Because I would not watch a replay of my stream. I would not ever imagine anybody willingly subjecting themselves to that torture. blocking me from going there? That's strange. What was... Whoa, wait, hang on. Can you do specials? Hang on. It's like... okay. how do I do that? I just like fuck around with the D-pad and that works. Also, I have no idea how I enabled that, but what the fuck? What did I do? I did a thing. I don't know what it was, but I'm glad I did that thing. Oh, I think I found a secret area, actually. Oh, what the hell is this? Hey Eris, how are you? Whoa, what did I do? I got... Oh! Man, I didn't have time to read it. Okay, well I got a thing. No idea what happened, but can't complain. Unless, I wonder if it's just... I really want to know how I did that. It's some, like, fuckery with that. Unless... Wait, I didn't soft lock the game, did I? Did they do something like that? Oh, you can jump downstairs. Okay. There's that at least. Why can't Maria swim? I don't think anyone in Castlevania can swim. They all have like the same Simon Belmontitis that doesn't allow them to swim. They're just allergic to water, and it really is a problem. whatever that is, it's better than the fucked up shield thing. Oh, so that's a different thing. Where goes to Burger King? Yes. I don't know. I feel like she's too basic for Burger Kings. I feel like she's, I feel like she's like a McDonald's girl. That's what I had to do the one time. You know, like, this offers replayability, which is something that a lot of platforms, I mean, Castlevania games didn't really have it, but even, like, other platformers, replayability was not exactly a focus. Yes, it is. Wait, no, it's not, because, you know, this is good. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that? Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Sorry if you can't handle my truths. Hot take, but you agree. Luigi's Mansion is fucking boring. I'm sorry. I've tried so many times. I admittedly haven't played a lot of the original Luigi's Mansion, but I've played, like, pretty much all the other ones, and it's just, like, it is so fucking boring. I play the Disney's Haunted Mansion. No, but I've heard that's actually surprisingly decent. Have you ever seen the movie Haunted Mansion? Because I'm not actually sure I have, but I'm guessing that, but I've heard it's not very good. Usually, like, the movies based on, like, so, like, when Pirates of the Caribbean first came out and did, like, way better than anyone expected it to, there were a bunch of movies based off of the Disney World rides, I think, to kind of try and capitalize on Pirates of the Caribbean, but they didn't make it, like, kind of, you know, dark and for adults like Pirates of the Caribbean, so it just ended up being, like, The Country Bears and Haunted Mansion and shit. And none of it worked. You watched it and it sucked? Okay, I was right. Off to begin with. I mean, I don't know, like, it was one of the Disney rides to have a plot. I guess I kind of see the mentality behind it. And I mean, like, what else were they gonna do? Like, I was gonna say the Tiki Room, but you know damn well if, like, Country Bears had not been a colossal flop that it was, you know damn well that we would be talking about the Tiki Room movie. Try going up the stairs. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Thank you. I didn't realize I could go up that. think I should just focus on this. Well, it did a shit ton of damage, but I'm not entirely sure how to do this. It's just fucking around with the D-pad, that's all I know. Oh, shit, I don't realize there was this. So that's how you get to the top of it. Number of songs, okay.
You know, like, if you're gonna have Symphony of the Night and shit as unlockables, you may as well just, like, dump the NES one. Like, it would have taken up literally no space on your fucking PS. You had ample places to hide a thing to unlock it. Just do it. swear it magnetizes. Oh, so man, I've never been to a Renaissance fair, and it sounds like the absolute last place I want to go. This old shit is just old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like there's a difference between like historic and old. And historic is historical. Old is just old. No, okay. Let me like explain that better. So like, I'll give you an example. I went to Salem, Massachusetts, and that entire place, there were like some historical things, but like at the end of the day, like most of it was just like gift shop trinkets and bullshit, and just like, fuck you. Like, if I wanted to learn about, like, Salem, Massachusetts and the witch trials and shit, like, that's what I would rather do than just go to a bunch of fucking gift shops and get, like, some shirt with, like, you know... I did end up getting a shirt. Admittedly, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because I did end up getting a shirt with Killer Clowns from Outer Space on it. But, you know what, in my defense, that movie takes all flavors of ass. So there. Wouldn't it be cool to at least tour the old buildings? I mean, it's a... You can't go in the old buildings, usually. Even, you know what? There was even, like one of the oldest pubs in the country. It was from, like, I think technically before America was even a country. It was, like, 1767 or something. Even that was modernized as fuck. Like, you go in, there's, like, one half that's kinda, sorta, like, you know, old-fashioned looking. And then there's another side where they just, like, throw all shit, all, like, historical value out the window, and you just hear, like, this shitty, like, gay techno music. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the loud, obnoxious shit. So it's decadent just like the rest of urban America? No, I mean, yes, but that's what I'm saying is, like, there are old buildings, but they just look old. They don't look historic or anything. It's like going to see a house that was built in the 1800s. Like, just the fact that it was built in the 1800s doesn't make it historic, because depending on how it was kept, it might look old and decrepit, it might look new and modernized. But either way, unless someone famous was living in there, who gives a shit? Yeah, it sucks here. That's really cool. Is the city at least beautifully designed? I would not say so. I don't know what the cost of living is in Salem, but I would have to imagine it's not very high. This does not seem like, you know, it's not Boston. It's not like Boston, Massachusetts or something like that. It's not great. I'm trying to think of like what I can really compare it to. It's not like Chicago either, because like Chicago still feels like a modern city despite like its shitty infrastructure. I don't know really what to describe Salem as. It's just old. It's old and it looks and like feels like shit. And like it honestly kind of felt a little bit like disrespectful. Like, okay, yeah, no, I don't know, like what, too soon? Like to say like the witches died like what 400 years ago? I think like, you know, it's kind of like a bit too late to be worrying about poor taste. But like, I don't know, like these people still die, and you're just gonna like remember them by like fucking selling out. I don't know. Is that just a statement on how little we care about history, or is that just a statement on... I don't know. Maybe it's not a statement. Maybe it's just bullshit. I've never been to... Well, I guess I've been to Atlanta, because I've had layovers there, but beyond that, I've never, like, actually gone into Georgia. Surprised we haven't gotten L in chat yet. I guess now he's not working. I guess he's decided to take the opportunity to sleep in. Which, I mean, fair, I would do. It kind of makes you wonder, like in 400 years, if humanity lives that long, are we just gonna like over Ground Zero, we're just gonna have like a big gift shop, and it's gonna be like, yeah, you're, you know, Ground Zero rubble keychain. Perfect for the keys to your flying car. Or you get a mug that's like, I heart Al Qaeda. Like history just revised so much that it's like, oh, Al Qaeda was actually the good guys. That sounds weird, but you can picture it, right? Okay, am I wrong? People romanticize the Mongols, so I don't find it that weird. I mean, yeah, true. You know, like, I've heard, like, an interesting, theory. Like, or I've heard an interesting, rather, I've heard, like, an interesting statement before. Like, do you think, like, if Hitler had lived, like, 1,000 years ago, do you think we would have seen, do you think we still would have seen the Holocaust as, like, this mass tragedy, or do you think we would have seen Hitler as, like, this noble conqueror? And, you know, like, who like, you know, pillaged to find new lands or whatever. Like, I feel like there is something like that. Like he would have been kind of like, you know, like the Nazis would have been sort of like the Mongols, or the Mongols. I mean, sorry, like the Mongols, where it's just sort of like, you know, these brave, noble warriors, and like kind of like our views of the Holocaust are more just sort of recency bias, as opposed to, you know, because like we see see it as an atrocity, and it was, but we see it as an atrocity because it was like a very recent genocide that, you know, like there are still Holocaust survivors out there who are alive. But, you know, like, if you look at somebody like, even like Napoleon, like, or, I mean, Christopher Columbus, I guess, is kind of a bad example, because, you know, now we're kind of, like, viewing him through a similar lens. Somewhat unfairly so, if you actually look at history. I'm not here to make the case that, like, Columbus was an amazing person or anything, but I think there's a little bit more gray. You know, Columbus was not an American hero. Columbus was not anybody's hero, but also he wasn't, you know, the devil incarnate. Like, I think a lot of younger people want to paint him as. He was a very flawed human being who is blamed for a lot of atrocity that he did not directly have anything to do with. Now, you can link certain policies down to his influence, but he was not, like, responsible for the mass genocide of a lot of Native Americans, rather, well, not even Native Americans, because as far as I know, I'm not even entirely sure he even, like, landed in America. I believe he landed, I want to say somewhere, like, in the Caribbean islands, something like Haiti. Maybe did land in America. I've never heard anything, like, detailing where he specifically landed. You know, there's just so much of a romanticization of history, and it's just sort of like, and even going back to the Holocaust, like, people want to be like, oh, Hitler was, you know, the devil reincarnate, and again, it's just like, humans are gray. Was he responsible for a lot of atrocity? Yes. Yes, he was. But, you know, there might have been some, like, he admittedly did improve Germany's economy, at least before World War II. Because, and that's ultimately the reason he got elected in the first place, was because they were in such dire straits after the Treaty of Versailles. Like, I'm not defending the guy, I'm saying that everything is gray. Every single thing is gray. Titus did basically the same thing as Hitler and people. Yeah, Titus did basically the same thing as Hitler, and people don't view him as evil. So yes, exactly. Like, if you look at a lot of the hatred of Hitler, one, comes down to recency bias, and two, I guess the other thing too is, it's true what they say, history is written by the victors. We have this view of Hitler because there was this, you know,
mass propaganda campaign. And I don't mean propaganda in a negative sense in this case. Ultimately, it worked out because, well, I guess we didn't take him out, but the pressure built on him so much that he ultimately took himself out. But, you know what I mean? Like we have this view because we were the victors. And ultimately, Germans have that view because we were... And I'm still not entirely sure how we did it. But basically, we managed to encompass that same propaganda energy that we had going into the war effort on the American side. We were able to... We basically said... So basically what ended up happening is there was like this mass media campaign. America, like the Axis powers, essentially just took over Germany and started this mass media campaign, like, you know, radio PSAs, print ads, things like that were basically like, in no uncertain terms, we're just like, hey, 10 million people just died and you are 100% responsible for this. You did this. You are responsible for this. And, you know, like and I guess to a degree they're right, but, you know, there's also, like, the whole thing about they were just following orders. Is that a valid excuse? Because, like, what was the alternative if they didn't follow orders? Like, either, like, those same people, like, the few Nazis that didn't follow orders, like, you know, they were just killed and executed, and all of those innocent people were killed. All of the innocent people, the Jewish people, the gays, the non-Aryans, quote unquote, were, you know, they just died anyway. So ultimately it was a futile effort until kind of the Axis powers really kind of started to close in on the leadership there. Whereas Genghis Khan is evil even for this time. Yeah, true. I do remember there was an interview where Bob Barker was talking about politically he was to the right of Genghis Khan, and I feel like he probably regretted that after saying it. He landed in Dominica. That's what it was. Okay. It was, yeah, Dominica, or I guess now it would be called the Dominican Republic. But yeah, I think as of recently, or yeah, I think that's a slightly more recent thing. The Dominican Republic. I knew it was somewhere on Hispaniola. So that's like the one island peninsula that has both Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Yeah, a girl classmate who would just call me evil and accused me of stuff. IDK, what her deal was. Finally, you asked if I did anything. She just replied, "You know what you did." So I asked, "Why don't you tell me?" He was objectively a genocidal dictator. Oh, I don't disagree with that. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying that everybody has... My issue with demonizing people is essentially it builds a philosophy around them. And I think we kind of see I think we're kind of starting to see that now, where we built this sort of demonization of not just Hitler, but other people throughout American history. And when you go so far in one direction, you're gonna have people challenging that. And essentially, if the pendulum swings too far in one direction, it's going to start swinging in the other direction. And that's what, and you know, that's why you see kind of like this rise, you know, in America. That's how you're able to see this sort of rise in anti-Semitism and racism and homophobia and things like that, is because we've spent so long literally demonizing people that the pendulum is starting to swing in the other direction. And I think people are wrongfully so saying, maybe, you know, if society has said that this man is the incumbent, the embodiment of evil, if everybody has been saying that, you know, maybe there needs to be some sort of naysayer, kind of. And don't get me wrong, like they are wrong for that. But I also think that if you demonize and mythologize people so heavily, they start to become almost like non-human. And you need to humanize people to a degree in order to understand the true gravity of what they have done. Like, because, like, that's the thing, is, like, not only did Hitler, you know, kill 10 million Jews and, you know, and people he did not view as ideal to the master race, not only did he do that, he had a shit ton of support for it. Or if you want to be generous, a shit ton of people who were willing to look the other way. And yeah, especially, you know, to a degree, a lot of that comes down to, you know, they had to at gunpoint. Because if they didn't, you know, some Gestapo man is going to come to your house and be like, you know, I see that your papers are out of order. Come with me, we're going to take you to, you know, this government facility. But that's the thing, is that he was charismatic. He had a lot of support for a reason, and he was able to, early on, get into power because of that charisma, because he was such a great and powerful speaker. So it's not like it's not just enough to condemn him. It's also, you also have to acknowledge the objective positives that people saw in him, so that we can be better prepared, and not allow other countries to go down like Nazi Germany almost did. Again, like, basically the entire... Like, there was... The reconstruction of Nazi Germany is nothing short of a miracle. And it's something that still genuinely amazes me. How... Because I guess because, like, I've grown up being used to, like, you know, America absolutely sucking at nation building. But, like, we used to be able to do it really well. And the same thing with Japan as well. Like, in Japan's case, we had a very specific reason for rebuilding Japan. Ultimately, because we saw them as, like, if we didn't do that, if we didn't invest a shit ton of time and resources into rebuilding Japan's economy, they would be just as susceptible to China as falling to the communist empire, the communist regime. So we basically, well, I say we, us and the Axis powers, you know, the United Kingdom, France, things like that. We basically we were basically able to, one, rebuild their economy, and two, vastly modernize it so that they had that they had a trade that they could stand out on the world stage, and they could essentially be like the Asian country to aspire to be, in a sense. Super Gaming, how are you? Washington wasn't bad for his time. Definitely, well, Washington, I'd say, is definitely a morally gray figure. Like, there's a lot of mythology surrounding him, but I would say generally, I think he was way more right about way more correct about a lot of things. And I wish that we, throughout history, had listened to him more. Like, literally, his farewell address, he was warning against the issues of political parties, and you know, he basically said, like, the 5 things I want are balance the keep the budget balanced, don't form political parties, and I think there were like a couple other things, and we basically just like took a giant shit on literally everything he said. When in reality, I think we can see throughout history that he was kind of right all along. A lot of it too is that the Allies handled the ending of World War I so badly that it gave rise to these totalitarian states to begin with. True. I mean, like, we created the League of Nations and we didn't even join it. It's just like, well, Germany, you should join the League of Nations, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Like, history is not always written by the victors. I think generally speaking it is. If it was, then modern society wouldn't view colonization as evil. Well, I mean, it's because, like, it's because a lot of these colonized nations were able to successfully sort of fight back, and, like, for example, the British Empire post Second World War massively massively shrunk in terms of power. Like for example, like the United Kingdom used to own like I think 2/3 of the entire world, and now it owns a combined territory of the state of New York compared to the state of New York. So I think it comes down to a lot of those colonized nations were able to successfully break free, especially African nations. You know, like Nigeria, South Africa, India, not African, but still British rule. Hong Kong. I want to say Kenya was British, but Zimbabwe, or Zambia rather. Zambia was definitely British rule. Zimbabwe might have been as well. I think most of Africa was either British or French ruled. Okay, bye, Eris. This is a long talk. Well, welcome to one of my streams. Oh yeah, and Portuguese as well. I mean, Brazil was probably the biggest thing that Portugal owned.
last time? Italy, Greece fell into monarchy, the military. True, yeah. Have I ever heard of legs? Never heard of that. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's double I. So, what would double I be? Eats, maybe? Portugal. Oh! Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain. What about it? Yeah. So, since Elle isn't here, I will just make the announcement anyway. I will post this as its own video later, but anyway. So, basically, an interesting thing has happened in my life. A good thing. I've said before, I live with my parents, and come, let's say this time in 2 months, by that point, that will not be the case. I will have moved out. So what does that mean for you? Two things, essentially. One, there might be a slight break in terms of YouTube videos. Or in terms of live streams. I might miss some dates because, moving in is going to take some time. And two, I will actually be moving in with Tyler. So, to all of the people clamoring for Tyler content, which, I know a lot of people, they stop me in the streets, they're like, hey, you suck. But, some people in YouTube comments will be like, hey, when are you getting Tyler back on? And I keep telling him, like, he's really busy, our schedules have to line up, but, I'll be living with him. I'll be living with him as a roommate. So, for those of you who are fans of Tyler and want to see more Tyler content, you may get your wish, and you may get more of it in, over the next couple of months, perhaps. I still have to work around his schedule, but basically, we might end up planning some things. I haven't really talked with him about it, but it's something that may end up happening. But yeah, that's really the major announcement. I'll be moving out. That's big news for me. If you want to know how I feel, absolutely fucking terrified. But, yeah, the thing, those are the things that really apply to you guys. Anyway, let's, move on. Good luck with the moving. Thank you. Yeah, it does take time. How much furniture?
Well, I think we have some here that we can take over, but we may end up buying like some couches and stuff like that. So the place that I'm getting, it's a duplex, but it has basically, it'll have 2 bedrooms. It'll have 2 bedrooms, basically 2 living rooms. One will be a dining room, but we can probably just like rework it to like one being like a media room and one being like more like a generalized living room, dining room type thing. And a third room, which I'm gonna use sort of as like an office / streaming room. Basically, I'm thinking I might like install a TV over there. I do have a pretty small one, so I could just like hook up a TV. I would have room. You know, I'd be able. The benefit, I think, would be like I wouldn't have to move my laptop over all the time, because like currently what I have to do, like if I have to switch between moving my laptop over to my TV and hooking it up to the capture device in order to stream Steam content, and moving the what is it? Moving it over to my desk where my monitor is. If I'm doing something like L-Talks with LCX, or if I'm doing something on the computer, like if I'm streaming like like when I was streaming Rhapsody, or you know, something like that. So, or when I used to do Romperie on the computer. So that was kind of a pain in the ass. Here, ideally, I would have my TV and my computer in the same room. Well, they are in the same room, but in the same smaller room, so that I don't have to constantly unhook everything and switch between everything. That would be very convenient, I think.
You will go no further.
So it's a townhouse? I don't know. I don't know if it's a townhouse. I always heard it, like these types of houses, I always heard them called a duplex. It's an older house. It was built, I'm pretty sure, like over 100 years ago, so definitely, my parents are actually buying it and they're renting it out to Tyler and I. We're gonna like work out the details of that. I'm gonna need to, you know, install internet is gonna be a major thing. But basically the sign, the date that everything will need to be like notarized and go through, I believe, is June 28th, meaning that the earliest I can move in will probably be something along the lines of July 1st. That said, this house currently does not have air conditioning, so we're gonna need we're probably gonna want like some time to actually install that. I don't know how long that's gonna be. I think they want centralized air, and I would want centralized air in the house as well, if that's at all possible. at least I can, like, hit those things that are coming towards me. Okay. Get safe, scum. Hi, Arcade Pilot. Let me read some of the comments. Castlevania NES death is toughest.
I mean, like, Castlevania 3 is, like, fucking murder. Oh, also, hello, LCX. I did my announcement. Basically, I'm moving out. I will be moving out possibly as early as the beginning of next month. So what that means for you, essentially, the viewers, is one, in the short term, there might be less streams as I move in and as I get things situated and decide what I want to do with like organizing things. And two, for those of you who are clamoring for Tyler content, because I know there are some of you, you may get it. You may get more Tyler content because I'm actually moving in with Tyler. So be prepared for that. Oh, Ketsu already did a TLDR, never mind. I told you during a stream last time. Yeah, but like I didn't specify that it was going to happen. I didn't specify that it was definitely going to happen. It is definitely going to happen now. The date that everything needs to be finalized by is June 28th. So, earliest that we can start moving in is July 1st, although we might want to get some stuff done before we move in, i.e., like, for example, this house does not have central air, and I think we're going to want to install that before we move in, especially because it is in the middle of summer. We are definitely going to want to install that. Do I need Hayute to help me move? Yes, that would be cool if you could call Hayute, the combat butler, to come help me move. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, it's not that hard. I was just literally on like one sliver of health, so that's why I saved stuff it. Yeah, you didn't get to save state, exactly. Like, if I died, I'd have to do that entire level all over again, and I was not about to do that. Thank you for the congratulations. And also, if you guys, I don't know if you saw L's stream today, but L is officially partnered with YouTube, and you can get subscriptions for L where you can get unlock like custom modes and stuff like that. Mid-tier guard is the only one I know for sure has actually signed up for a subscription to L's content.
So. Oh, I unlocked a thing. Probably like more music. No, I like that. What? You know what? I think I want to restart. Yeah, I'd rather restart. So is this final boss? I'm thinking it might be. There are only 6 levels in this?
Doing? I know you! You're the bad man!
And I know you. I know your power. If that Belmont man hadn't interfered before, then...
Oh shit, so this would be a different cutscene if Richter was here.
Ha! Will you? Servants come forth from the gates of hell. Attack! Rid my master's castle of this pest!
Hey, no cursing. This is a Christian haunted server. Perhaps the Satan can be said of all religions. seems like its final boss. 6 levels, I guess, is kind of short even for a Castlevania game, but... I guess the levels are bigger than most Castlevania games in the past. No, this is a boss rush. Oh, you gotta beat everyone. Okay, got it. 2 stages to go after this. I see. You're joining L's membership this Friday. I'm not actually entirely sure how to do that. Like, I had that problem with Omega. I don't even know exactly how to join Omega's membership even if I wanted to, which... If I'm being totally honest, like, as much as I want to support L, I don't really know if I want to sign up for the membership. Just because I don't really see, like, much point in it. I don't really use, like, custom emotes and stuff like that anyway. But, I don't know. I still, like, plan on, like, sending, like, super chats and things like that to has a different death sound. Sesame sandwich. No, it's sesame cake. That's tomorrow. Try not to get hit too much. Okay. Sesame cake.
Stop eating my sesame cake!
There you go. That works.
Stop eating my sesame cake!
Stop eating it. How many times do I have to tell y'all? Stop eating my sesame.
Atlas USA.
I like that one. And I miss Rhapsody. Maybe I should play the sequels. I should play the sequels to Rhapsody. I miss that game. So I know that that is a feature. I'm not entirely sure how I actually pull it off. Fuck.
Atlas USA.
Yes. Atlas, come on, Atlas, please save me. Keep in mind how much money I've given you for all your Persona games. We don't need to talk about how I pirated Persona Q on the 3DS because I have no idea what the fuck that even is. We don't need to talk about that.
my sesame cake!
Oh, that's... And that is how you choose it.
Stop eating my sesame cake!
Three is like 14 here. Okay, cool. Okay. I can do that better, I think, actually.
Stop eating my sesame cake!
Heartless
Stop
USA.
eating my sesame cake!
I encourage this. I have nobody to blame but myself. Wait a second. Oh my god. It... Wait, so it starts with all the other bosses dead? Okay. That kicks ass. I will finish this tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. I will finish this up next week. But anyway, so Thursday will be more Persona 3 Reload. Saturday, I say that I'm gonna do a stream with L. I'm not 100% sure. I may end up going. I haven't talked with Tyler yet. I may do some stuff with Tyler. Maybe looking at the house, the new house. I haven't really talked with him about that yet, but that might be in the realm of possibility since he's off that day anyway. Because he has actually not seen inside the house yet. He has not been able. I have. I've gone to it twice, but I don't believe he's gone inside yet. Anyway, Sunday I will continue on with some more Final Fantasy games for Grand Prix on Sunday. I may also just do Saturday. I might be able to catch L's stream, but maybe a little late. That's also in the realm of possibilities. It's all unclear. Good luck moving. Thank you, Arcade Pilot. Eltiner Constructions. I like that.
Atlas USA.
Monday I will be doing some Steamy streaming. I saw that there's actually a demo for Penny's Big Breakaway. That is actually something I think I might play on Monday. And Tuesday will be more Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles for the PSP. Actually, I should have rated before I told you all that. Let's see who is a good raid target. Oh, you know what? We don't get to raid her very often, but Jilly D is streaming. So let's raid Jilly. My voice is a bit low, by the way. Oh, well. Too late now. Female streamer? Yes. Yes, female streamer. She's got vagina and everything. Well, I haven't seen it, but one can only assume anyway. Yeah, she's playing Stellar Blade. We don't often get to raid her because usually she's not streaming at the same time I am, but she's a fan. She's come through L's channel, and she posts some good stuff. That again, I don't get to actually see all of the time, but we get to catch her tonight. So let's go raid her. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Super appreciated. Thank you. Hang on. Oh, she hangs out with Sir Jacob as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Biomega, we're going.
pillage. Oh shit! Is Omega in chat? Aw, that sucks. He pretty much missed the stream. Oh well. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you, Alkin Slice, Arcade Pilot, RS218, Electric, LCX, Karumi, Neo Phantom, Omega Ace Gaming, Ketsu, and Super Gaming. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.